Secret vault beneath the Vatican opened, and what they found changed everything. For centuries, the Vatican has stood as a fortress of mystery, guarding secrets locked behind stone walls, iron gates, and the deepest silences of time. But now, for the first time in nearly 500 years, a sealed vault, buried within the very heart of the Vatican, has been opened. What was found inside defies imagination. Historians, scholars, and Vatican insiders have unearthed treasures thought lost forever, priceless artifacts, forbidden writings, even ancient documents that could rewrite entire chapters of history. But these findings raise more questions than they answer. 1. The Forbidden Vatican Vault. This newly opened chamber, part of what is now known as the Apostolic Archives, holds over 1.200 years of classified church history. Among the first revelations were letters from Galileo during his trial for heresy, revealing a shocking clash between faith and science. Then came diplomatic correspondences from Pope Pius XII, shedding new light on his controversial role during the Holocaust. Was he silent, or secretly saving lives? 2. The 500-year-old Raphael masterpiece. Deep within the Room of Tears, a private space where newly elected popes pause before appearing to the world, restorers found something breathtaking beneath layers of grime. Never-before-seen frescoes believed to be painted by Raphael or one of his pupils. Lost for half a millennium, these artworks burst with Renaissance symbolism and mystery. 3. Michelangelo's hidden hideout. In 1975, a hidden room beneath the Medici chapels was discovered entirely by accident. What lay inside? Sketches believed to be drawn by Michelangelo himself during his time in hiding amidst the political chaos of 16th century Florence. These chalk drawings might be the missing links to some of his most iconic sculptures. 4. The Vatican Necropolis. Beneath the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica lies an ancient Roman burial ground, the necropolis. Dating back to the 1st century, it contains the graves of early Christians and perhaps even St. Peter himself. This sacred space, once hidden under a parking lot, reveals the raw, unpolished roots of Christianity. 5. The secret papal documents. Stored deep within the archives are thousands of letters and files spanning centuries. Some were written during the brutal Inquisition. These papers may expose interrogation tactics, political maneuverings, and private papal decisions still shrouded in secrecy. 6. The Codex Vaticanus. One of the oldest and most complete versions of the Bible, the Codex Vaticanus dates to the 4th century. Written in Greek on vellum, this sacred manuscript has survived countless wars and controversies. Parts are missing, but what remains continues to shape biblical studies today. 7. Early Christian catacomb art. Far below Vatican City's surface lie winding catacombs used by Christians hiding from persecution. The walls are painted with ancient frescoes, evolving from simple symbols to full biblical scenes. These were places not just of burial, but of faith under fire. 8. The mummies of the Vatican. The Vatican's Egyptian Museum, established in the 1800s, houses real mummies dating back to 2000 BCE. These relics connect the Church's collection to the explosion of interest in Egyptology that swept through Europe, revealing a cultural fascination with death and resurrection. 9. Leonardo da Vinci's lost Codex. Among the Vatican Library's many treasures lies a lesser-known gem, Codex Urbanus 1270. Compiled by Leonardo's student after his death. This structured manuscript reveals da Vinci's genius through anatomical studies, mechanics, and insights into motion and force, art and science fused in ink. 10. The Egyptian obelisk in St. Peter's Square. Standing 84 feet tall in the middle of Vatican City is an ancient Egyptian obelisk from Heliopolis. Once erected by Pharaoh Ramses II, moved to its current location in 1586. This relic connects pagan antiquity with Christian symbolism, standing as a silent witness to centuries of faith and empire. 11. The scandalous Borgia apartments. Commissioned by Pope Alexander VI of the infamous Borgia family, these rooms are now masterpieces of Renaissance art. Despite their controversial patronage, the frescoes within, especially the Resurrection and Virgin and Child, tell powerful stories of spiritual triumph. 12. The Shroud of Turin. Housed in Turin but studied extensively by the Church, the shroud bears the faint image of a crucified man, believed by millions to be Jesus himself. Radiocarbon dating disputes its age, but others claim the tested sample came from a repaired section. Its origins remain unsolved. 13. The body of Saint Catherine of Siena. Entombed in the Basilica of San Domenico, her remains were found to be mysteriously well preserved 50 years after her death. Her finger and head are venerated relics. Every year on April 29, pilgrims flood Siena to honor her memory. 14. The Holy Grail in Valencia. Some believe the chalice housed in Spain's Valencia Cathedral could be the Holy Grail, the cup used by Christ at the Last Supper. Made of agate and gold, this relic draws thousands of visitors each year. Its origin is debated, but its symbolic power is undeniable. 15. The Dead Sea Scrolls. Discovered by accident in the Qumran caves in 1947, these ancient scrolls rewrote everything scholars thought they knew about early Judaism and Christianity. With portions of the Hebrew Bible and Essene community rules, they opened a new window into religious life 2,000 years ago. 16. The Stone of Anointing. Located at the entrance of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. This stone marks the spot where Christ's body was laid after crucifixion. Pilgrims from around the globe come to kneel, pray, and anoint it, seeking a tangible connection to the Passion. 17. St. Martin's Cathedral Altar. In Bratislava, Slovakia, the Gothic altar of St. Martin's Cathedral, where 11 Hungarian royals were crowned, stands as a towering symbol of spiritual power. Its intricate woodwork and towering reredos make it one of the most stunning altars in Europe. 18. The Chapel of the Holy Cross. Within the Church of the Holy Sepulchre lies this sacred space, believed to be where Saint Helena discovered the true cross. Built in the 4th century, this chapel marks one of the most pivotal moments in Christian history, the reclaiming of the cross itself. 19. The relics of Saint Therese of Lisieux. Her simple, childlike devotion made her a doctor of the Church. Her bones now travel worldwide, allowing the faithful to feel her presence and honor her little way, a humble path of love, trust, and daily holiness. 20. The Church of Wise and the Crying Statue. Tucked in the Bavarian Alps, this church was built after a wooden statue of Christ was said to have wept. The site quickly became a place of pilgrimage and healing, with stunning Rococo interiors reflecting divine beauty. 21. The Ghent Altarpiece. Created in 1432 by the Van Eyck brothers, the Adoration of the Mystic Lamb is considered one of the greatest masterpieces in Christian art. It tells the story of salvation through breathtaking realism, vibrant color, and spiritual symbolism. 22. The Dogmatic Sarcophagus. Carved in marble in the 4th century, this artifact contains early Christian imagery, such as Adam and Eve, used to express deep theological truths. It remains a cornerstone for understanding the art and belief of the early Church. 23. Tombs beneath a medieval London church. Archaeologists in London discovered intricately carved tombs beneath a centuries-old church floor. The burials, belonging to noble and religious figures, offer a glimpse into the sacred traditions and social hierarchy of medieval Christian Europe. 24. The Padmanabha Swami Temple's sealed vaults. In India, this temple, dedicated to Lord Vishnu, holds mysterious locked chambers said to contain unimaginable treasure and sacred objects. Despite attempts to open them, one door remains sealed, surrounded by fear and legend. 25. The bones of St. Peter. During recent excavations beneath a Roman church, fragments believed to belong to St. Peter were uncovered. If proven authentic, these would represent one of the most profound archaeological and spiritual finds in Christian history. So, what else lies beneath the Vatican? We've only scratched the surface. These 25 discoveries are not just about relics and ruins. They are keys to understanding our deepest spiritual origins. What else remains hidden in the shadows of the Holy See? What secrets have yet to be revealed? Push pin subscribe, hit the bell notification bell, and leave a comment below. What do you think still lies locked away beneath the Vatican?